Bank of Scotland to move hundreds of jobs to India. Royal Bank of Scotland is cutting 443 UK jobs dealing with business loans as it shifts many of the roles to India. The state-owned bank said it was moving the jobs, which help to handle loans for small businesses, as part of an ongoing cost-cutting drive. But the company, which owns RBS and NatWest, added that UK staff would still deal with customers and take the decisions on whether to grant loans. The Unite Union said UK workers and taxpayers would lose out from the move by shipping these jobs to India. RBS will be getting that work done more cheaply at the cost of jobs and livelihoods here in the UK, a spokesman said. Disappointing. The bank, which is still 73% owned by the government after a £45 billion bailout in 2008, said staff in Mumbai would take over back-office roles such as background checks on customers. But it added that UK-based staff would continue to do the work that involved customer contact. Credit decisions will also be taken in the UK, according to the bank. A spokesman for the RBS Group said, "As we become a simpler, smaller bank, we are making some changes to the way we serve our customers. Unfortunately, these changes will result in the net reduction of 443 roles in the UK." The company said it would support staff affected by the disappointing news, including by moving them into new roles where possible. It comes just weeks after RBS said it would cut 250 IT jobs in the UK and move dozens of the roles to India. Analysis by Joe Linham, business correspondent. If you've just agreed a new mortgage or remortgaged, you'll probably not have met the person who decided to give it to you, or not. That's not the case with small companies. They have a far closer relationship with their bank manager. The latter needs to know what kind of business you have and how you run it. Some may have fretted that shifting more than 400 jobs relating to SME, small and medium-sized enterprises lending to India might irrevocably alter the relationship. And that's why RBS is stressing that all credit decisions will continue to be taken here in Britain, and no relationship managers with SMEs will be downsized. RBS doesn't want to damage its current position as the largest business bank in the UK.
Hello there. You may have heard about the devastating landslide across the southwest of China. It has been a particularly wet period, that rain falling into the mountains and then trickling down into the river systems. At this time of year, we do get this slow moving weather front, this band of cloud you see on the satellite picture here. It's known as the Bayou front, and it's been particularly active, and it will remain so throughout the rest of the weekend and into the start of the new week. You can see it stretches actually right the way across into southern parts of Japan. It's a feature that we see at this time of year. It's generally tending to move its way northwards, but it goes in stages, and so it can get stuck in certain areas for a few days, and that's what we're seeing. And you can see more intense rain is forecast into Monday at least, before potentially it starts to ease away. So considering that we could have another couple of 100 millimetres of rain in this part of the world, there is the risk of further flooding and even further landslides, especially in the south. As ever, we'll keep you updated.